Well, thank you, Tavon. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm joined here with Dr. Wheeler with Arden Road Veterinary. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
Of course, yeah. We are taking any pet questions that you may have about your pets. I'm sure you deal with cats, dogs, and even equine as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So if anyone has questions regarding those types of animals, feel free to call into our direct line, 658-5770. You can ask those now. And I know you've probably been getting a lot of questions regarding heat and how to keep animals safe from outdoor heat and even indoors as well.
We have. We deal with that every summer to a certain degree, really and truly. I think for the most part, people do a really good job of keeping fresh water and at least some form of shade, especially for our dogs. A lot of times, what we deal with is large animal-wise, whether that's cattle or horses, sheep, goats, you name it. Some of those things happen. They have really hot days and they consume larger volumes of water, and we're just not expecting that. And so sometimes we end up where, they end up at the end of the day or maybe even for a day or so without water. Not as big a deal, but sometimes can be. And so we deal with that infrequently, thankfully. But most people do a really good job of keeping water out, especially for their dogs and their cats. So.
Yeah, so always have an eye out and see that level in the bowl. It may have looked full an hour ago.
That's right. That's right. When it hits 105 or 6, they may consume much more than what you expect.
Yeah, so
sure.
Definitely keep that in mind these next couple days as we hit close to and even into the triple digits. We do have some phone calls. Let's go ahead and take the first one. Well, good morning. What's your pet question?
I wondered how old a male kitten needs to be neutered.
Typically, whether they're male or female, we recommend, and through our practice, and a lot of veterinarians do the same, that they be at least 6 months of age. A lot of that deals with the fact that by that age, and actually way before then, they're fully vaccinated. We don't have to worry about compromising their immune system, those things. So those, and they're to the point at 6 months of age where we don't have to worry about them developmentally, and so most of the time that's our recommendation, trying to stay at least at that 6-month mark.
Yeah, I just asked that the other day at the vet as well, and they told me 6 months, so my 4-month kitten is going to have to wait a little bit.
Just
but he has his appointment.
That's right, a little bit, that's right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take another question this morning. Good morning, what's your pet question? Do you have a question for Dr. Wheeler?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead. Ma'am?
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am. You're on.
Yes, I do have a question. I got a little dog from the pet rescue, and he's an older dog, and how do I teach him? He doesn't know how to play.
So I guess getting older dogs.
No, I mean, he'd been abused and all that, and he doesn't know how to play.
Okay.
Thank you.
There's in an older pet, there could be several reasons for that. Mentioning being abused, whether or not that, sometimes how they were abused, the type of people that abuse them, whether male or female. Sometimes they're very hesitant to trust, whether it be a male, or a female. So that may be part of it. The other thing is depending on how old we are, we may not want to play because of things like arthritis. There could be cardiovascular issues that make us tired. So we have spurts of being playful, and then we're very tired for long periods of time. So there absolutely could be metabolic issues that cause that, joint pain. A lot of those things could definitely be issues that may be experiencing.
Yeah, so it sounds like further.
Yeah, I think absolutely seeing your regular veterinarian and saying, hey, we're not as perky as I think we should be, and going through a full good physical exam and see if you can't figure out what's going on.
Yeah, well, that's all the time we have for questions this morning, so thank you so much, Dr. Wheeler, for coming out. Thank you, and we will see you in a little bit. Don't go away.